Hey everyone, it's Ann Carden here, and I'm a business and marketing consultant for small business owners and entrepreneurs. And today I want to talk to you about the dangers of thinking too small in your business. You know, I speak to a lot of business owners, and I've watched many of them fail because they think too small. And what do I really mean by this? Well, there's a difference between being a job owner, making an income for yourself, and being a business owner. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a job owner and wanting to make your own income. That's perfectly fine, right? You want to work for yourself. You maybe don't want to go to a job 9 to 5 every day. You want to have your own time, your own freedom, and that's perfectly fine. But here's the problem. Eventually, you run out of time, and eventually, clients fall away or customers fall away. And if you don't have the time to invest or the money or the resources to invest in being able to consistently feed your business so it grows and is sustainable, you will ultimately be out of business. So this is the biggest danger in being kind of a solopreneur or a solo owner where you don't really grow beyond yourself. It is not a life of freedom, even though you think it's going to be because you're not working for someone else. It typically is not a life of freedom. It is a lot of fulfillment that you have to do. Plus, you're trying to wear all the hats. You're trying to keep the business going. And for many business owners, they end up making far less running their business this way than if they worked for someone else. You know, at least when you work for someone else, you can count on a paycheck and you can go home at the end of the day and you can maybe to some degree forget about the job, right? But when you're a business owner, you're on 24/7 if you want to have an income that's going to continue and be around. So this is the biggest danger in thinking too small and just thinking about an income. I've had a conversation with two different people this week, and one only wanted to make $40,000 to $50,000 in his business, and the other one was only making about $80,000 revenue, so she wasn't bringing all of that money home. That wasn't all her income, and she thought she wanted to grow the business, but she just really wasn't thinking big enough. And even the ideas that she had or the vision she had, what she was doing was never going to get her there. And so what I really want to speak to is building financial freedom and freedom, personal freedom, into your life from your business. You know, I don't think most people go into business thinking that they're going to lose sleep at night, that they're going to be stressed out, that they think business is going to be a lot easier. But what they find a lot of times is that it is stressful and it's a consistent struggle, and they're always trying to make money and bring in enough money to even pay their bills. And I have to tell you, the failure rate for small businesses is 87%. And part of the reason for that is because people go into business, they don't really understand business, they don't really understand what it takes to build a successful business, and they just want to create an income for themselves. And the problem with that is all the things that I've already said. Now, there's another side of business, and that's where you actually get out of the employee role. You're still paid a good wage, right? You're still paid on that business, but you get out of the employee role and you step into the business owner role, and you work on the business to help it continue to grow and thrive. Now, this is where real freedom happens. But for most business owners that try to do this, they end up declining or going backwards. And the reason for that is they don't grow their business skills, their business knowledge. And I'm not talking about their thing. I'm talking about business strategy, business tactics, business knowledge, business skills, marketing skills, sales skills, financial skills, all the things that it takes to run a business, leadership. And they don't grow those skills along with their business. And so what they end up with is a business that becomes chaotic and it becomes super stressful. And they're trying to, juggle all the balls and wear all the hats. And so they think that this is just not for me and I don't want to grow a business. So here's what I want to tell you. The real freedom comes when you build a business where you've got income. It's predictable income. It's sustainable. Your business can be around for a lot of years to come, and you know that you are building a future. You're building an asset, even something you can sell. You know, I have built 6 businesses for myself. I've sold 5 of those. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of business owners in multiple industries build their businesses to success. And I will tell you that they are so much happier when they do that than when they are just working for an income. Most of the people that just end up working for an income, or that's sort of their idea for their business, a lot of them never get out of the stress and the headaches and the struggles, and they never have the resources to actually get help to grow their business. And so they stay in the fulfillment role, they stay in the employee role, but often for a lot less money than they would make at a job. So two sides of building a business. One, I like to say you're a job owner. One, you become a business owner. You're more of a CEO. You're working on the business. And so I want you to think about this. When you think about what your vision is for your business, why did you start your business? What was your vision? If your business is to sell it, then you have to realize that people are not going to buy your business to buy a job. That's not going to happen, right? I spoke with someone who had a $3.5 million business, but the owner was making $50,000 a year, and he was working 100 hours a week. And one of the things he said is, I would love to sell this business. And I said, what are you selling? And what do you think this business would be worth? And he said, well, I think I could get at least $1 million for this business. And I said, you're asking someone to pay $1 million for your business so they can work 24/7 for $50,000 a year? Who would want that? So you have to think about these things when you're building your business, and you have to realize people aren't going to pay you good money to buy a job for themselves, and probably a job not making even a really great wage. And this is typically what I see across the small business realm. So I want you to just think about these things. I'm here to help and help people see something different for themselves, and help grow their mindset and really expand their mindset about what is possible. Because I have to tell you this, there's never ever been a better time in the history of our country to build your wealth really from your business. 99% of people who are millionaires and beyond in this country have become millionaires and multiple millionaires, multimillionaires, because of owning their own business. They've built their wealth. And even though being filthy rich may not be your goal, and I get that, everyone has a different goal, you should want to build your business into something that can be financial freedom for you, that can give you freedom in your life, and ultimately build an asset that you can sell someday, that people will want, that people would definitely want to buy, and that can set you up for the rest of your life. So this is your Think Bigger moment for small business owners and entrepreneurs. I'm the CEO of A. Carden Incorporated. I am also a speaker, an author, and I've worked with thousands of business owners training and teaching and speaking across the country, and hundreds of business owners in their business, helping them build a great business, a great bank account, and a great life. So I hope this was helpful for you. You have an amazing day. Bye-bye.